Okay, this lesson is going to cover the start of 5.4. Okay, 5.4 deals with what we call rational algebraic expressions. Okay, so rational algebraic expressions can fall in a few different forms. 4xy squared over 7y is one. X squared minus 3x minus 4 over x squared minus 1, or even something like x times x squared minus 4 to the negative 1, because remember that's the same thing as x over x squared minus 4, because the negative 1 exponent takes the stuff to the bottom. So the idea that we want to look for here is we know that they are fractions. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to simplify these expressions. And to simplify these expressions, that means we have no common terms other than one between the numerator and denominator. Okay, so that's what we're doing to simplify. So let's look at some examples. All right, first example. All right, it is x squared minus 2x over x squared minus 4. The bottom piece here is the difference of squares. It's a pattern. Some of you will remember it, some of you won't. It follows the pattern. A squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b, a minus b. So for us, we have x squared minus 4 squared, so that's x plus 2, x minus 2, because the 4 is 2 squared, and then I can pull out an x on the top as a GCF, and then I've got stuff that cancels. Stuff that cancels is the x minus 2, and so I end up with the final expression as x over x plus 2. All right, looking at another example. Okay, another example could be something of the form x cubed plus 6x squared plus 9x over x cubed minus 9x. Okay, so this top factors a particular way. We pull out the GCF and we get x squared plus 6x plus 9. On the bottom we can pull out a GCF of x and we get x squared minus 9. The top is a perfect square trinomial, which means it's x plus 3 squared. And the bottom, that's the difference of squares. So we get x plus 3, x minus 3. Okay, we want to note some stuff cancels. The x's cancel. We've got two of these, one of these, so that cancels with that and turns that to a 1. And so our final answer is x plus 3 over x minus 3. Because that's the whole thing from start to finish. We'll do one more example. Simplifying, let's do one with a little bit more difficult in regards to our factoring. We'll do one where we have a leading term other than 0. So let's look at number 3. This is 5a squared minus 4a minus 1 over 5a squared minus 10a minus 15. Okay, on the top, we take this down and we factor it. 5a squared minus 4a minus 1. Again, we do the bridge method. That's negative 5 because 5 times negative 1. Okay, we want factors of negative 5 that add to negative 4, so it's negative 5, positive 1. We get 5a squared minus 5a plus a minus 1. pull out a 5a from the start, and I get a minus 1. Pull out a 1, you get a minus 1. So I'll get 5a plus 1 times a minus 1. So that's how I factor the top. So let's write that out. 5a plus 1, a minus 1. On the bottom, I've got a GCF I can pull out, so let's pull that out first. Let's get a squared minus 2a minus 3. All right, and so that's what we've got now. The bottom piece of a squared minus 1, or a squared minus 2, a minus 3, this piece right here, okay, we're looking for factors of negative 3 that add to negative 2, so it's negative 3 and 1. And so we have a minus 3, a plus 1. All right. Oh. Yeah. All right. So nothing cancels there because I miscopied the problem down. So the idea is the same concept. Nothing cancels there. The problem was supposed to have a plus here, which changes our factoring, which leads to things canceling. Okay. But we'll leave it at that and go from there.